Absolutely. So let me introduce everybody in here. Zion, the European champion. Israeli champion, will be playing the Philippine contingent, which is Warren Kiamco, one of the top players in the world, who is playing right now, and he's being unstoppable for the last 3 matches. Trust me, I know. I was betting against him every match, and it cost me quite a few pennies. What he plans to do here is go 2 rails and kick the one. No, he's going to call the safe. He's going to go 2 rails and try to stick him behind the 8.
Yeah. Okay.
Got a bad lick.
Well, the thing is here, he called safe, so Zion has to shoot.
Zion has the option.
No, he called safe. He
did call safe.
He called safe.
Okay.
That's why you have to be careful. Okay. So what are we doing here, Paul?
Hannigan. This is a hard shot. He has to kick it from behind. If he tries to massé to it, he's going to sell out. So the shot here is to go 2 rails, skinny the 1, and put the cue ball behind the 5 and the 9. That is the shot. But like I said, I'm not that good of a player, and Zion's a champion. So let's see what he does.
It looks like he might be able to hit it dead on and cross it. He might have a bad angle on it. Oh, he can make it.
He can make it. Jesus Christ.
That's how bad we see it over here.
Sorry, guys. Shot. This is the angle we have.
Angle? We're staring right at a computer screen and we still can't see it.
Yeah.
What a great shot. Okay.
That's why we are where we are. And
no, I'm here where I am because I shot the 9 into the rail. But
this should be an easy 3-rail shot. Playing for the 3 in the corner.
Yeah, you had to hit the 7 there.
Ooh.
Oh, he's going to... Wow.
Well, he got away with that shot. He's going to play the 310 in the corner.
I bet he doesn't play the 310. Maybe the 410.
He has to play it. It's a dead shot.
The 310 is not dead, but I like the 410.
Well, you're absolutely right. Maybe, hey, fellas on the internet land, I've had a few drinks, but here we are. So, but he's still in good shape. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people will play the shot with inside, and you don't really need to. You just play the shot with outside and go 2 rails because the 410 is absolutely dead.
Or you do it like that and kill you, and that doesn't count. The 10 comes up.
Well, the thing was, he should have called that shot.
You can't call both of them. He had to call the 3. If you can't call the 3 and the 10. So Zion made a great shot on the 1, but he's just at this point I think he has to play safe. He was planning on playing the 410. Obviously, you can't do that right now. So the 5's in a funny spot.
Well, absolutely. So
we're sending the 4 up table and just bringing the cue ball to the bottom rail here?
Yeah, absolutely. Because the thing is, if he sends the 4 up table, there's a lot involved, right? So look at this. This is perfect safe. Now, Kiamco is going to try to go 1 rail and play the 4-8 combination. He's going to have to call it because he's not going to call a safe here. But the good thing about this shot is if he does miss it, the 4 goes off the 8 behind the 5, and that's a risky shot.
No, I think he's going this way into him, coming around the whole table behind the 10, maybe. Let's see what he's doing.
He's going.
So?
Watch the shot.
Oh, okay, that's what he had.
Right.
No, I don't like that at all because now Zion's going to stick him. I thought he was going to hit that side of the ball and come around the whole 1-2 behind.
This is so crucial here, right? This is where the pros and the A's and the B's and the C's are different, right? Do you play the safe or do you play the shot?
No, you got to stick.
You have to stick the ball here. This is the key. This is, as my good friend Gypsy, who recently passed away, great man, and I'll tell you a couple of stories about Gypsy as we go along with this introduction here. This is a great shot. As he would call it, this is the money shot. Yeah. Whether Warren hits this or not, look at this. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Now, this is the shot Zion has. Zion has to capitalize on this shot, right?
Yeah, I expect Zion to run out here. He played a 4 in the corner, 5 in the side.
Listen, besides being on TV, he's also playing a world champion.
Yeah, nah, he should get out here, no problem. He's very comfortable playing good players because he's a good player. I mean, he's beating them all. So
Greg,
I see.
Everybody's beating them all.
Yeah.
Everybody's a good player. But when the truth of the matter is, when you play the Filipinos, like it or not, things can happen.
Like that.
Like that. Okay? That's what I'm saying.
He's okay.
So the truth of the matter is, Zion needs to capitalize on this shot right now. If he makes this shot, right, the shot right here is, you're not going to jack up and do anything funny. You're going to have to play the shot and follow it to get the shot on the 6th. Perfect.
Yep. He's a solid player, Zion. He knows how to run the balls.
I've been watching Zion play straight pool, and, 9-ball and straight pool, different game. But as you can see,
he's getting better and better.
He's getting better and better at his 9-ball patterns.
Yeah.
And this is pretty obvious, 7 in the corner, 8 in the corner. And he's going to have to make sure he gets the right angle on the 8-ball, which he absolutely did, right?
Right.
This is a one-rail shot. I can't really tell from this angle. I'm going to try to pull it off to another angle. We're going to pull up to camera 1. Right there. Perfect. Look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful. He's going to draw back just about 4 or 5 inches and play the 10 right in the corner. And this is the break that Zion needed. Perfect. Perfect. Zion needed this break to get up 1-0 on Warren, because whenever you're playing the Filipinos, I hate to say it this way, I'm not being prejudiced because I'm Asian myself, obviously. Good shot, Zion. That was perfect. And if you guys are watching on the internet land, do note that every shot these guys are making, whether it's Zion, Warren, or whoever you're watching, they're not shooting the shots as if Greg was shooting it or myself was shooting it. I don't really consider myself an A player. I consider myself a low B player, and Greg is probably a top A player because he plays in the opens and he wants to play with the top players. But there's one thing you guys have to realize, that you have to come with the shot. Not only do you have to come with the shot, you have to, when you're playing that shot, you have to hear that click. There's no slow rolling the balls. There's no. I don't want to use profanity on the internet, but you don't want to puppy the ball. You really want to hit the ball like you mean it. You don't have to hit it 100 miles an hour, but hit the ball with authority and hit it firm. Okay, let's see how Zion breaks. He's off the center a little bit. As you can see, he was trying to play the 5-ball on the side, but fortunately for him, he made the 2-ball on the side, and now he has to push, right? So the key here is you don't want to push to a shot where Kiamco, Warren is going to be able to play a good safe on you. So what you want to do is push to the left a hair bit and force him to play a shot. You can see Zion is playing to the bottom rail. What do you think, Greg, here? What do you think he's going to do here?
Warren? He's aggressive. He might play to 5. I know Warren's very aggressive. He likes to run out. He might just, hit half the 1-ball with a hair inside, slide over, and make the 5.
Well, here's the thing I've learned from the gangster a long time ago. He says, Paul, never, ever give up a shot. And what he did right here was give up a shot. Watch how Warren sticks the camp. Watch the shamrock. Oh, he actually went for the shot. I can't believe it.
I told you he was going for the shot. I saw that. He's
he got away with it.
He's an aggressive player.
He absolutely got away with it. Zion has to play smart here. Has to play absolutely smart here. Now, there's 2 options. He can go off to the right and bring the cue ball back down to the table underneath the 7. But the right shot is to bring the 1-ball down the table and stick him behind the 8 and the 9. And I'm not talking at any level behind the 8 and the 9. Just enough where Warren has to kick 1 or 2 rails. Look at this. And that was the mistake I was hoping he wouldn't make. All right? And
it's very difficult to thin that ball enough.
And then, Greg, I truly believe that this comes down to what our low-level players do, where you and I would really go for the shot. I mean, Warren's going to play the shot because the 3 is right there. He could play the 3 on his side. He says, this is a stop shot. Perfect. But on the previous shot where Zion should have put where the cue ball is now, the 1-ball should have been down table. So even if Warren is kicking 1 or 2 rails, Zion has another shot at the table. At this point, Zion doesn't look like he has a shot because this is a wide open table, and Warren's just going to run through this like it's tap water, as you said.
Right.
All right. So, Greg, let me ask you a question. I know you've been playing pool for a long, long, long time.
Yes.
And how do you compare yourself with these champions playing on the table right now?
You can't compare yourself with them. This is what they do.
No, you're supposed to be able to compare yourself.
Well,
wow.
if I was to compare myself with one of these guys, I don't know. What do I need? 5 on 9 or something?
No, here's the thing, right? So before we get into the stats, Warren made a crucial mistake. He's taking Zion lightly. Zion's definitely going to capitalize on this because he knows he's not the favorite. Now, the thing of it is that Zion is going to bear down
like
more.
You think he thinks like that? You think he thinks he's not the favorite?
Absolutely.
I don't think he thinks like
that.
Well,
here's the thing.
He's got a hard head. We might all know that, but he doesn't know that.
Deep down inside, and everybody out there in the internet land, they know it. Deep down inside, you always think you're the best.
When you're playing, do you think that you're not the favorite? I hope you don't think you're not the favorite. I hope you're just playing the game.
No, nobody thinks they're their favorite, but deep down inside, as a human being, emotions run wild, and that's what happens. So, besides that, I asked you a question. I said, how do you fare off with this person? And you underestimated yourself, and you said, well, this is what I can and can't do. And here's the one thing that the Gangster taught me, right? And you and I are both good friends with Gangster, right? I mean, we were, you, I, Scotty, Gypsy, Al Lapina, everybody else that was really, really good friends with the Gangster. The Gangster told me one thing. He says, hey, Paul, man, listen, let me tell you something, man. He said, you ain't never, ever playing the man. I says, hey, Gangster, what are you talking about, man? If I'm playing different rares, I'm going to be shitting bricks. Pardon my French on the internet. The Gangster said, you're never, ever, ever playing the frickin' effort. You're playing the table. So he taught me in ways where he said, practice X, Y, Z, and it doesn't matter who you're playing, because what's the difference? It would be like MMC or boxing, right? Mike Tyson going up against Muhammad Ali, the greatest, or MMC, whoever the top pros are for that. The bottom line is, you're playing the table. When you're up, do your best. Make the right judgment call. And he always told me, he says, hey, listen, Paul, I don't care if you lose, right? Because losing is easy. I mean, losing, all you have to do is get up to the table and just not show up. But winning is hard because when you get to the table and you give it 100% or 110% or 120, however you guys want to calculate it, it really doesn't matter. What matters is you go out there and you have fun. So if you lose doing it the right way, it's okay. If you go out there and you're just going to say, you know what, this guy's better than me, I'm going to give in, I'm just going to knock balls around, well then guess what? You're going to lose. And majority of my time, I'm not even lying to you guys, I've gambled a long time in my life. I've gambled for thousands, and everybody knows it. And a lot of times I just gave up because, you know what, I was stupid. I would just get up there and say, you know what, this guy's way better than me, so I'm just going to give him my money. You know what, that's stupid. Go out fighting. And one thing I know about Greg, and I've known him a long time, and I've known him to win a lot of money, and I've known him to lose a lot of money. But Greg never gave up. And Greg's, you know, dating a hot girl. We all know who she is, right? Regardless, if you guys watched her play, she is composed, poised, and she wants to win. And that's the attitude everybody needs to have to win in this game. You know what? Enough of me talking, Greg. Commentate over here a little bit.
Well, Zion's off the break from the same spot he broke last time. He should have the break down on his table. He's got home court advantage, but I think Warren has every other advantage. So let's see what happens. 9 in the side.
Now here's the thing, right? So the one ball is pretty much an easy shot. Here's the thing, you have a lot of options. You can kick it from the top, you can kick it from the bottom.
No, you got to go over.
Needs to get the jump cue out.
Yeah.
And
he just got a new
one ball.
He just got a new jump cue that he's absolutely in love with.
Exactly.
So
He has
he's
to
so
jump
in love
the
with
ball.
this jump cue. All he's been doing is talking about it all week. It's the best. It's the best. That's all he keeps telling me. So I figure him to make it. Yep, he was very happy with it. Yep. It's so good that it drew him behind the 3. But this one cannot be jumped. Okay, this is a tough spot. He's got to kick one rail soft and just try and make it. He's either miss the ball completely or make it.
I don't know if you can see the shot or not, but we're going to try to
No, he's
figure
going
out.
to kick one rail soft and try and make it. He's just got to go for it.
Let's pick a different angle.
Yeah, no, he's going.
He has to kick this shot.
No. But if he does make it, he's in real good position.
If he makes the shot, it's a dead hanger on the.
It looks good.
Ooh! You know, that was a slow motion, guys, on the internet.
Okay.
Sorry about the technical difficulty. I'm sorry, what was your name again? Alvin? Sorry about the technical difficulty. I just got told by Alvin I have to keep it professional here, and I'm trying to. But I get so emotional about the game, and I'm really passionate about the game. Obviously, I don't play as good as these guys, and I try to change views as much as I can. And when I watch the Filipinos, you know, I mean, Warren is a world-class player, absolutely world-class player.
Okay, so what are we doing? 7 doesn't go past the 10?
No, what's going to happen here is he's going to play this straight one rail, come off. He's going to make sure he comes right above the 8, so he has dead angle to come back for the 7 in the same corner as 5.
Or do you go on the inside of the 6?
Nope.
Nope.
He
Like
plays the same shot on the 5 because the 7 is going right in the same corner as the 5 did.
Right. Okay, so just one across.
This is straight one across.
Yeah.
This is a straight
nuts.
drill for him.
Yeah.
And you're looking at 1-1. Unless Warren decides to miscue here, it's not going to happen. Now, here's a lot of things. A lot of the A, B, C, D players or the lower players would just roll up on this ball. This is a shot he's going to just follow through and come right back. That's the key. That's the key you have to learn to get better. You cannot roll the ball to play the 8 on the other side. Because what happens is, in 9-ball, this is what Ginky told me, whether it's 9-ball or 10-ball, the balls dictate to you which way you got to play the shot. And this is a pretty straightforward shot in the 10-ball in the corner. So we are at 1-1 with Warren Kiamco breaking. You got it. 1-1, right? Yeah. I'll do it.
All you gotta do is type.
Okay, Warren's going to go to the side rail. It looks like he's been real successful there. It's his second match in a row on this table, so it's a little bit to his advantage.
What's Zion's last name?
Okay, Warren pocketed the ball. Looks like he's got the 1 on the side.
Get it?
This is where Warren gets real dangerous when he comes at you and 2-3 racks in a row. Let's see if he could do that. That's what he did to Ernesto. It's a beautiful stroke.
On which one? On that. Just left click on it. You got it, buddy.
Okay, he's just got to watch himself with the 8 here. If he touches the 8, it's a foul. Now, it's an interesting rule. If you touch the 8 before you touch the cue ball, it's not a foul. If you touch the 8 after you touch the cue ball, it is a foul. It's a little twist on the rules. I think the same rules that we play on the Joss stop, on the Joss tour. Just checking to see if the 4 goes, so he could play the 3 and the 4 in the same pocket. I think the 4 does pass. If not, he's going to have to pound it back out for the side.
He's going to hold the cue ball here.
No, he's coming across. I don't think he can hold it.
Look at this.
Yeah, he's going to play the 4 in the same pocket.
He wanted to be over a little bit more, but it's okay because if he plays this with follow, he comes right back, and then after that, it's a Mickey Mouse out. But this is how good Worm Kiamco plays. And here's the difference, guys, between the A, B, C, Ds, and the open players and the pros. The thing of it is, you know, when you're a weaker player, you doubt yourself. You want to try to make something happen. The thing of it is, try to make the shot as simple as possible. So the shot here is play the 4 in the corner. He's going to play the 4 in the corner.
But he was checking the side too. He's checking both. He landed a little funny here, Paul.
He did.
You said it. You said he needed to be a little bit over, and it's making a big difference right now. So it looks like he's going for the side. He's going to go 1 up and down, and hopefully he could slow the cue ball down. That's a good shot.
Kiamco, ladies and gentlemen.
And he absolutely did.
Well,
listen, I have a
he has
good buddy
to just
of mine
not get
here,
straight
Jerry
on this
Tarantola.
6 because the 7 doesn't go.
What's going on, peeps? Watching the stream?
This is my friend here, Jerry T, back in the days. Listen, Jerry, I wanted to ask you a question. You played in the A, B, C, Ds, and the pros. What do you find more difficult playing with the A, B, C, Ds, and the pros? What's the hardest thing for you to cope with? I understand with the pros, it's pretty obvious. Don't miss. I get that.
Right. Well, I know what you're saying. It's a good question, actually. I've been doing a lot of thinking about this question lately, so it's a perfect timing. For me, I have a lot of confidence giving games on the wire against amateurs. Players maybe a little bit under my speed, or even some players that are playing as good as me, giving a game or 2 in the wire. I look at it as an advantage almost. Like I like coming from behind. So the amateurs, for me, I find to be easier. With the pros, I mean, I do tend to play better matches at times because my focus is there. But with the pros, I haven't been able to fully believe that I can hang with the champions on a consistent basis. So something creeps in my head, and then I end up kind of getting stuck on it. And that's just something I got to work through, and I have to play in more pro events.
Okay, well, there you have it. So basically what
Warren is up 2-1. He ran out, as you said, Paul, as you predicted, which isn't that hard to predict.
On Sirius XM.
Okay.
Well, so basically he had it from Jerry Tarantola. He described that because he feels like he's a better player, that when he plays the weaker player, he feels confident enough that he can come from behind. See, that's the key right there, fellas. The thing of it is that when you're that good, as Jerry, says he is, and I've seen Jerry, and I know Jerry since he was 15 years old. But for Jerry to get to the next level, he needs to understand that everyone that he plays, whether it's a pro or not, it's the same. It doesn't matter. The person you're shooting against is human. He's not.
I don't know if it's the same. They put a lot of heat on you, these guys. They put a lot of heat on you.
Right. They do put a lot of heat on you, but it's all mental. If you let it get to you that, hey, if I miss, this person is out, you're supposed to think like that no matter who you're playing. And that's how you make it better. And that's how you make yourself a better player. And that's what Ginky had taught me. He says,
what do you think? He's just one he could slide this one?
No, he's going to play it safe here. He has to play it safe. Right? Perfect.
I don't know if it's perfect.
Might have snuck out on him.
I don't think it's snuck out. Can you give me another look at that? Front look?
Well, let's pull out another camera level here. Camera view here. Yeah, no, he has to kick at this ball. Unless he's massing or jumping, this is a crucial shot here. crucial shot.
Yeah, you don't want Warren to run away and hide.
Exactly.
So you want to stay in this match. I don't know. He's
The
definitely
way
not
he's
kicking.
shooting
He
it,
can
he
see
can
it.
see the ball. Absolutely.
I don't know if he can make it, but I think he can hit it
You
in.
can see it. He's making it. Ooh.
He overcut it, so I'm still not sure
Well,
if he can
actually,
make it.
forget about overcutting it. If you saw the shot, I wish I had instant replay. He actually lifted his head up. That was the problem. He lifted his head up. If he didn't lift his head up, and look where he was on the 3-ball.
Yeah, he overhit it. He wasn't confident that he could,
Yeah.
that he was going to make the ball.
Exactly, and that's the thing I'm trying to educate. You know, obviously I'm not that good, like I keep telling you guys, but I've played pool long enough to know that when you're outclassed, it doesn't matter if it's Zion, Warren, or whoever you have. If you feel in your mind when you're playing your opponent that you're outclassed,
You did.
you're dead. Is absolutely right. You're supposed to play every rack as if there is no opponent. You're trying to do your best to run out the pool matches. That's what it is, and that's what made Ginky so great, because he didn't care who he played. I mean, don't get me wrong, Ginky was human as well. Okay, and I've run into Ginky plenty of times, and he says, "Hey, Paul, man, this guy plays unbelievable." And I said, "You know what, Ginky? You are Ginky." And one of the sayings Ginky used to have, and I'll never forget, it was in the Empire State Tournament, and I'll never ever forget. I was in the bathroom, and I come in, and the gangster came up to me and said, "Hey, Paul, man, I just lost my match, man." I says, "Really?" I says, "Who beat you?" And it didn't matter who beat him. But he turned around and he said, "Hey, Paul." He turned around and he said, "Hey, man, let me tell you something." And I swear to God, I mean, I don't want to say I had tears or chills, or I actually had bone chilling. My hair was, my root of my hairs were standing. And this is exactly what he said. He said, "Hey, Paul, let me tell you something. A gangster is better with one loss than most people with no losses." And that to me said that this guy knew exactly what he was doing and knew exactly where he stood with the crowd. It didn't matter if he was playing Earl Strickland, Efren Reyes, or Santos, or whoever the top players were at the time. But they knew that, you know what, Gangster wasn't out. The Gangster got up there and did what he needed to do and got it done. And that's why when we ran together, and let me tell you something, I never ran with the Gangster because he played good or he made me money or anything like that. I mean, we were good friends, but the guy genuinely was just such a good guy, and he had no qualms in sharing secrets. And I'm not kidding. As a matter of fact, I have a really good story. After this rack, I'll tell you about the story that me and the Gangster had together. You know, a lot of people might not know it. I knew Gangster for a long time, and he was a dear friend to me. And I mean, don't get me wrong, we bet against each other, and and it was what it was.
All in good friendship, betting against each other.
He was actually, to me, forget about. I mean, Efren, everybody knows it. He's the magician, but I'm going to tell you guys a quick story after this rack, what Gangster was really all about. Okay.
That was interesting.
Yeah, no, that was a one rail shot, and it was a natural.
I thought he was going to come 2 rails around.
Nah, didn't need to, because one rail is always natural because of the tables, because they're buckets. And here we have Warren Kiamco leading 3-1. Warren's leading 3-1 because he feels comfortable against playing. And that's the thing, guys. When these guys play, they're not playing the opponent. They're playing the table. Okay? And that's what the key is to winning in pool. It doesn't matter if you're playing Efren or you're playing a nobody. If you play a nobody and you start acting like, hey, I can beat this guy or this girl or whatever, and you start getting cocky, yeah, you're going to win, but you get a false sense of confidence. But one of the things Gangster taught me, he says, listen, it doesn't matter who you're playing, just play the table. play the run out, stop getting cocky, look at every single shot. And one of the things, if anybody knows the Gangster back in the days, this kid took his time on every single shot. And that's the thing.
Just between racks.
Okay.
Okay?
You don't have to do
No.
the whole thing, but just a little bit at a time.
Okay, Warren made an error. This is time for Zion to capitalize here. He's going to see if the rack is easier to run or the 110. What do you like? Do you like shooting this 110 or you think the rack is easier to run? That's one of the big
He's got
things.
ball in hand, right? So the
Yeah.
way, here's the thing. Because of the rules dictate that if you're playing the shot and you miss it, if I played a shot, I would definitely love to play the 110 here. But the problem is, if I miss it and I play the safe, because this is a two-way shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
You play the 1 into the 10, and if you play a safe behind the 8, you're golden. So if you're going to commit to the shot, I changed the score already.
Yeah,
If
he's
you're
just going to
committed
go
to
for
the
it.
shot, you
Yeah.
have to commit to the shot.
Yeah.
There's no two ways
protecting
about
yourself
it.
here.
Yeah.
You just have to go. I like this. I like this decision.
And look at this shot.
Yeah, it was a good decision. The rack was a little difficult. If the rack was easier, the combo
Zion
wasn't
comes with the
100%.
shot. And let me tell you something, folks. That's not an easy shot. He played a very difficult shot, and it was a do-or-die shot.
Okay, the stream, just so you know, guys, is sponsored by New York City Grind and InsidePool.com, Dash Motor Oil, Kamui Tips and Chalk, Amsterdam Billiard Club. And I'll get to some more of the sponsors later, but it looks like Zion's got the rack good, and he's just nudging the one ball. Some people don't like that, actually, Paul, when the person nudges the one ball.
Well, the thing of it is, because this is racket round,
There's not much you could say about it, right?
because this is racket round, here, hang on a second.
This got to be the greatest commentating duo in the country.
Absolutely, grab that chair.
Fucking country.
Grab that chair over here.
This duo right here.
This is the greatest commentary duo over here.
The greatest.
Yeah.
G-Mac and Paul Val. Absolutely. Now, the thing of it is, because this is rack your own, it really doesn't matter. What you got to watch out for is the tilting of the rack. Because if you remember, about a couple months ago, they had a tournament at Snookers Billiards for the Josh tournament, and everybody was tilting the rack to the right or left, and that's what dictates making the 10 ball. I'm sorry, not the 10 ball, the first two balls behind the head ball into the side pocket. As you can see, Zion's going right up the head string to the right. So basically, what he's predicting, if you look at it, the 4 to 5 ball going into the side pocket. Watch the shot. Watch the break.
There it
Look
is.
at the 4 ball going right into the side. So you saw the 4 and the 5 going into the side, and that's what these pros are playing for. And guess who patented that, Greg? Who patented that, Greg?
Shane, of course.
Shane Van Boning, right?
Of course, yeah.
The superstar. He patented that shot.
Yeah, but he does it more consistently than anyone else. Dippy Dave. No. Yeah.
Is Dippy Dave online?
Oh no, that was the last. Actually, that was the last. The last time I had the gangster in action, he played Dippy Dave.
Dippy Dave?
Yeah, he
Okay,
played-
let me tell you
I had him
a
in
funny
action.
story about Dippy Dave.
Wow.
The gangster calls me out. We're in Rhode Island, and I'm a nobody. Dippy Dave was there playing. Who's the champion from Mexico? Rafael Martinez.
Yeah.
Rafael Martinez is giving him 6 on 11 for 2,000
Right.
at Stooker's Billiards.
Right.
I had Jared Clowery. I had Gypsy. I had Gangster. I had Joe Tucker telling me, you're supposed to play this guy all day long. Meanwhile, he just beat Rafael 2 sets like he didn't exist.
Yeah.
I said, Gangster, man, I can't,
No, Super
I don't like it. Yeah,
No, that's
he's-
Super Dave,
That's
though.
Super Dave.
No, you got the wrong Dave.
Oh, Dippy Dave.
No, Super Dave. He's not a
Super
bad
Dave,
player.
yeah,
Super Dave.
he's a great player.
I don't know if he's a great player, but he's not a bad player.
No, he's not.
No,
And then
no,
I
I
get
see.
all these stories, and I'm thinking, and a Gangster would never steer me wrong. He said, Ginky goes to me, he goes, I'm taking half the bet. You need to play this guy. I says, okay. I need to play this guy. How am I playing him? He says, well, you're going to play him even. I says, are you kidding me? I said, how am I supposed to play him even?
Right.
Well, as you can see, Warren Kiamco played him a long shot. So here's the thing, right? Now, once again, I'm thinking like an ABCD player. I would say, hey, go for the shot. It's a hanger. But it really isn't. It's far from a hanger.
Come on,
but
Paul.
Really
you wouldn't think like that.
Well,
Come on.
you know, I have a few beers in me, so you know.
Come on.
Well, there's a shocker, but what I would do is I would definitely play it safe because this is a natural safe here, right? Just punch the ball over and stick them right between the 9 and.
Well, the only thing I don't like about that is if the 9 falls in by accident, you're in
It's
a lot
not
of
going to
trouble.
fall in.
Well, I
It
like
can't.
this. I like just rolling it like he did.
He got away with it.
I don't think he did get away. Well, you know, I don't know if punching it gave him any more, you know, anything better. I think he might have made the 9 doing it that way. But I don't know. Is he going to? Can he see it enough to play the 1-2?
You can say it, not the 1-2, but he's playing enough to see it.
Oh, okay.
Look at this. Now, this is one of those shots, right? Just picture yourself shooting this shot. You can hit it from either bank. And here's the thing about this shot. There's no possible way to play safe. You have to hit this, I don't want to say 100 miles an hour, but you have to hit this shot.
Well, he could split the ball. He might be able to play the one up into the second diamond to the Brunswick if he splits the ball.
Well, that's not what he's doing. He's looking to make the shot because
he could
is
try and
playing,
make it too. He can
this
make
is
his
at a pro
decision.
level.
Yeah.
This is at a pro level.
Oh, I know. I've seen pros split the balls before. Yeah.
For a quick reference, you know which one.
Okay, let's see what he does here. He tried to make it,
Try to make it.
and he got a pretty good result considering he tried to make it.
He did get away with it. Now, here's the key. Here's the key. He played it. He got away with the shot. What would you do here, Greg?
It's tough. This is a tough spot.
As you can see, Amsterdam Billiards is packed. There's about 350 people here tonight. I'm not kidding you guys. I'm trying to get a shot and I can't get it.
Right.
I have to send the waitress over. But seriously, guys, this place is packed. We're panning across, and as you can see, everybody's tuned in. They're tuning in. They're texting their friends. Hey, look what's going on. This guy's beating them.
Watch out for the kid with the hat.
It's crazy.
Yeah, take a picture of the kid with the hat.
Now, here's the thing. Zion's going for the shot.
Oh, he made him shoot again.
Absolutely.
It was so tough that he made him shoot again. I knew it was tough.
Right.
I didn't like
and
it.
that was actually a good play with Zion because this is what we called, if anybody remembers the movie called Back to School, this is called the Triple Lindy. And he's almost forcing Warren to say, you know what, I'm going to play the Triple Lindy. Everybody knows what 69 stands for, right?
Yeah.
If you don't know it, learn it from Paul Raval. It's called Breakfast of Champions. But he did play it.
Yes.
He played 69, and it pretty much looks like he's going to run out here.
Yeah, the only problem with what Zion did was the 6'9" was laying dead straight in the hole.
Exactly. He needed to move
He's got to
the
be
one
careful
over a
here.
little more.
See, the thing is here, he's got to call one of these balls, and it looks like he's going to have to call the 6, and he's Karam.
Well, he's going to play the 6, but here's the thing, Greg. For a top player as your caliber, he's going to play this with just a touch of center ball, and he's going to touch the
I never
one.
heard that before. Just a touch of center ball.
Just a touch of center ball. Yeah, I'm trying to sugarcoat it for the internet.
No,
Yes,
not just. He's
just
going to
a
hit
touch
it with
of center ball. Watch
just
this,
a
watch
touch
this.
of center ball. I like
There
that.
it is.
Yeah, and look what it got him.
And look what it got him is right.
Look what it got him. He hit it with just a touch of center ball.
It almost looks like Warren is trying to bait everybody in for a bet, but we know he's not. But here's the scary part about the Filipinos, right? So we're good.
Yeah. Keep switching the angle so they
Yeah,
can see
you
all
got
that.
it.
No, he kicks it in and he runs out.
No,
You got to avoid the 3-7 here. Yeah, you got to avoid the 3-7. Oh, he missed
actually
everything.
missed it, right?
Okay, big opportunity for Zion.
Big opportunity is right.
Now you
Here's
take
the
your time here. You get out at all costs. I don't care if it takes you 5
Here's
minutes
the
to
thing.
run out here. You take your time. You see what you got to do, and you just work this rack because it's not that easy.
So Zion is now going to look at this rack. So this is a really crucial rack because look at how he's playing it. He wants to play the 2-up table
Right.
because the 3 ball, here's the thing. He can put the cue ball anywhere he wants. The best place, the best way to play it out of here is he has to play it this way because this is a natural angle to get to the 2 ball, even if he gets on the rail. And that's what he wants. He wants to get on the rail.
The rail's not bad.
That's where he needs to get.
Yeah, that's good.
Because this is a floater over to the 3 ball, because then he can float the 5 in the side, and it's over.
Yeah, he looks good to get out here. But, you know, you just take your time, make sure you make all the balls.
This is the money shot here. This is the money shot to get to 3-3. And for a lot of guys that play lower level, you might have drawn the ball. You see how he hit that with center punch?
Yeah.
That's a center punch shot. That's a straight pull shot.
Yeah.
You see how he moved the cue ball about 3 or 4 inches? And that's the key for that shot. The rest here is called mapquest.com.
If you keep making fun of my game, we're going to have to play, sir.
Well, we might. We might. But the stakes might be high. And we're not talking money.
No, we can't play for my girl. She's off limits.
No. Never said about your girl. See how Greg got offended? Right away, he's protective. He's one of those guys who never got laid. You know, once he gets a hot girl, he holds on to her like it's the end of the world. Look at this.
Look at
this. Now, for everybody watching on the internet, what did he do wrong? That was a one-stroke shot. I wish I had the internet replay. That was an absolutely one-stroke shot because there was no way he was supposed to miss that shot and get out there. And that's the key.
No.
That is such a key of winning in this game. You never take an opponent for granted. Am I right, Greg?
Well, it wasn't that he's taking the opponent for granted. She might have taken the shot for granted. But as I said earlier, when he was starting to run the rack, he really needed to bear down and get out that rack, or else he's going to give Warren another chance at the table.
He's giving Warren a great chance here, right?
And Warren's breaking really good, so you know.
So we have Warren winning
4-2.
4-2. Warren's winning 4-2, and he's not missing a ball. Fellas, I got to take a break for about 35 seconds. I have to use the restroom. I will be right back. Greg will entertain you in the meantime. July.
Hello, everyone. I'm back.
Just so you know, I'm going to introduce July over here. She's going to get in. She's going to help commentate, and she's going to be my commandant.
I have 4-2 Warren.
Right back. Just talk.
And,
hello, everyone.
Hi, how are you? I hear
Doing well, thank you.
Good.
How are you?
I hear that you're named after a month of the year.
The best month of the year.
Yeah.
My birthday,
Oh, good.
July 20th.
Oh, my daughter's the 26th.
Oh.
Yeah, it is a good month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try and fool around with these camera angles here and see if I can help you out, get some better angles. So Paul had me blocked on moving the camera. Yes, July has that 1-900 voice. Yes, if you remember when we were young boys. I don't think they have those numbers anymore.
Yeah. You mean I could make money with this voice?
Yes. Yes. Okay. 2, 4, 6. Looks like he didn't make a ball. Zion is going to play safe here. He's going to duck down. I guess one ball is going behind the 10, it looks like. Whitey up against the 8. Different camera angles here I'm trying to work with so you guys can see what's going on. I don't know if did he call the 10 in the side. I might call the 10 in the side if I was kicking here. We'll have to see because they're not mic'd. He's going to let him shoot it. No, he's going to shoot it. He can see it. Let's see. That doesn't help me any of that angle. That's a little better angle of it. Okay, so that's what he's looking at here. Even if he makes this one, it's interesting position on the 2. The 310 does not look like it's on. So July, are you interested in pool at all, or do you play pool?
Yes,
I
do play.
Oh, okay.
I've been
That's
playing
good.
competitively for 4 years now.
Oh, that's good. Okay, Zion missed the one, and it looks like he
He's
may be
okay,
shooting
though.
again. Oh, it's not really okay in this tournament. They make you shoot again if you miss.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Let's see if he saved him. Now it looks like Warren can make this ball, but I don't know if there's any advantage to making it. I don't think he can get position on this 2 ball, and if he can, it would be very dangerous with the 6-8 and the 4-5 there. So let's see what he does. Yeah, he crossed it, but he didn't cross it hard enough. He left it in the hole for Zion. Now let's see if Zion can compose himself and run out this rack. He was out last rack, and he made a very big error. He missed an easy 7 ball. Warren capitalized. So the score is probably 4-2. Paul left, so I don't know how to change the score.
I guess I'm being recognized on the internet, huh? They're all asking about it.
Okay, I don't think he can hit this soft enough to stop it, so
Stay there.
Let's
Stay there.
see.
You can sit there.
Yeah, it can't be like a cartoon.
I had to use the bathroom.
yeah, as I said, I didn't think he can hit it soft enough. He's going to have to come down past the 2. Now the problem with that is the 2 does not go past the 9. So I think he'll have to just roll up on the 7 here. Shoot the 2 up table, go into the rail, then on top of the 7 with the cue ball.
Hey, Greg, just to let you know, I had a bunch of my buddies call me up, and
Yeah.
I want to say a little shout out to Michael Tuig and Dave Pinkston out to Newburgh. Hey, Dave, I just want to let you know, thanks for running that 10-ball break and run, because they made me a lot of money, and I had a lot of good times up there. Michael Tuig, you're the best, dude. And Brian J is one of my boys from back in the days. And hey, man, you're a good guy. Yes, I got on the internet. I don't know how. And it is what it is, dude. But listen to the commentary, because it's going to get better. I have a lot of stories. And trust me when I tell you on the stories. You know, it is what it is. And watch the players here. And you guys should all come down to Amsterdam Billiards, because it's a great place to be, and it's happening. And hey, don't forget, man, this place is it for pool. Trust me when I tell you. Top players, weak players, however you want to call it. There's a lot of action here too. So, back to the game. Okay.
He's just going to nip the
No,
behind the 9 here?
there's no nipping here. Okay, when you're playing at this level, Greg.
What's he doing there?
Well, he's looking to run out. I mean, I can't really tell from this angle if he's
Change the
let
angle
me
then.
change. I'm changing the angle. He's playing safe.
Oh, he nipped it behind the 9.
Excellent, safe. Here's the thing, right? So, Greg, how would you kick this ball? Let me get your expertise on this. How
I'm
would
going
you
to the
kick
top
this ball?
rail and down. I'm trying to hit the
You're going top rail and down one
just
rail,
like he's going, yeah.
right? Here's the thing.
I
one
can't do
rail-
that, though. That's what my problem
Right,
is.
yeah.
there. I can't go behind the back. I'd have to use the bridge. I mean, so many bad things can happen there, but I don't know if there was
And
another
it
option.
did.
Yeah,
And
I
it
don't know.
actually did.
I don't know if there was another option. If there was a better option, I promise Warren would have taken it.
I think from the looks of it there, Greg,
Yeah.
I think Warren rushed that shot.
Maybe, but he knows all his options immediately. Let's see. The 310 doesn't go. You got to go into it with inside here and knock it out.
Well, let's see what he does.
No, he went for the safe. I like that shot a lot. Now the 310 goes. Wow.
Look at this shot.
Yeah, that was a strong shot.
Look at this shot. Well, it's actually not that strong, because you did leave him give to
That's a
kick
good
at the
shot,
2. That's the problem,
Yeah.
right? If the 2 was anywhere beyond past the
Let me ask
6
you
or
a
the 8,
question. Do you want to be shooting here, or do you want your opponent
I
to be shooting here?
absolutely don't ever want to be shooting against these
so
guys.
then how do you do?
But look at this.
Hey, it's okay.
So
That's a good. He got a good result out of it. He made a good shot, and he got a good result.
So for all the weaker players that are watching, and you say to yourself, you say, hey, you know what, listen, hey, what would I do here? Guess what they did? They did exactly what you would have done. It's called hoke and poke. Because on that shot, that's what you're doing. Because you're not really, anytime you have a one rail kick, it's tough. It's really tough to judge. Okay? All he needs to do is come back here, one rail on this shot.
Outside English, right?
One rail in this shot. Look at this. Perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
he got 2 rail. Well, he got
Perfect.
the triple
Perfect.
bounce off.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He's got options here.
Well, he's got to draw off the 10.
He's got to play a little bit of draw off the 10. Absolutely.
No, I don't know if it's perfect if he's banging into the 10, but it was a good shot. I thought he might have hit the 2 with inside and go underneath and play for the 3
He's going to actually play this around the 5. Watch the shot. See it?
Off the 10.
Around the 5, he got away
Off
with
the
it.
7, yeah.
He got away with it.
Yeah,
But
well.
from here, once again, we're at mapquest.com. Punch this ball out. There's nothing fancy here. Straight center ball, punch it out. Come back and make sure you're high enough on the 5 ball. And that's what I mean by high enough on the 5 ball.
And you just roll up and
Okay?
play the
You
6
just
in the opposite.
have to roll up. Okay? If you look at it from this angle, what Zion needs to do is roll up underneath. So he has a lot of room for error here, and that's what the key is. A lot of room for error. So from here, if any pro or an A or an AB or an C player runs out, it's pretty much going to be the same. He's just going to punch this ball to the right. Exactly like I said. Punch it right to the right. Right? Straight back up to the rail.
Yeah, I don't know if I go all the way down like that. I
You
end up
need
getting
to go.
straight.
There's a
things
reason
like
why
that.
you need to go up on the rail all the way like that, because when you come off the left rail, it's a natural angle on the 8. No matter how you look at it, you're going to get on the 8. Watch the shot, see?
Right.
Perfect. If you go the other way, if you go up and down one rail, you can have, well, you know, a little mess up.
Yeah.
So this is a straight stop shot.
No, he went through it.
And he
Did
went
straight.
right through the ball.
Beautiful.
And that shot right there tells you guys, if anybody plays pool, and that's way better than myself and Greg, that is a pool player because he plays straight pool.
Okay.
And the reason being is because he went through the ball. Okay? And that brings this match up to 3-3.
No, I think it's 4-3. We lost the game when you left us. I don't know how to operate the machinery.
Okay, who's got 4?
Warren has 4,
Okay, no problem.
and Zion has 3. 4-4. Okay, 4-4. I'm being told.
Is it 4-4?
Thank you. It's funny because we're not even looking at the table. We're stuck behind the wall, staring at the monitor. It's interesting setup. It's actually really cool. They have a whole bunch
Guys,
of
I
cameras
really
we're
want
looking
your feedback here. Oh, I see Snooker too. Paul, hands off your car keys. Oh, that's because those guys got to be from Newburgh. Yeah, I used to get pretty out there and drive home. But hey, listen, you guys, if you like or dislike this commentary on ABC Billiards here, you know, send it back. You know, this is my first time doing a commentary, and hey, listen, you know, I might not that be good, you know, but give me a shout back here. You know, all opinions are taken in advisory. Let's put it that way. Well, let's go back to the break here, guys.
Oh,
And the 4 ball on the side, and
Wow.
he made the 2.
He
But
just
as you
escaped
guys
the
can
scratch
see,
on the side. He's
as
got a
you
shot
guys-
on the 1.
Absolutely. As
2,
you can
4,
see,
6,
Greg,
8.
when you're breaking from the right, you're playing the second head ball into the side
I
pocket.
can see that. Yeah, I can see
Okay?
that.
And that's what these guys are doing. They're playing the second head
That's
ball.
what I'm
to the
doing
side.
too when I play. It just doesn't go in all the time.
Correct.
Yeah, but it's
Here's the
he's
key.
got-
He has to come back out 2 rails and play the right.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right. Why would he do that?
Because he didn't dig. You had to
He
spin
didn't
it.
think.
Yeah, you had
So-
to spin.
Just like myself and Greg, we make mistakes a lot of times, and I know I do. Greg makes less mistakes, but this is at a pro level, right?
Yeah, he just he let up on the stroke there. You saw it. He didn't.
Forget about letting
he
up on the
He
stroke.
didn't turn the cue ball enough. No, he
Greg,
just took the.
He actually got up on the shot and he just shot it like it was such a hanger that he didn't care who he was playing. He didn't realize that he needed to go 2 rails. He needed to come up before the 8
Yeah.
to play the 3 in the same corner, and now look what he put himself in.
Well,
He got excited because he's tied up with 4-4 with Warren Kiamco,
Yeah,
a world
well.
champion.
pool is a game of corrections. Let's see if he makes this correction here. Let's see if he can kick his way out of his mistake. Now, let's see. Let's see. He didn't leave Warren a shot, but he gave Warren a full look at the ball and he's
Yeah, but
close to the ball.
What would you do here?
It depends. It
No,
depends.
don't depends. You're playing Warren Kiamco. He's sitting at the table. What would you do here? Here's what I would do here. I would bank the 3 and put the cue ball behind the 6 because that's an easier shot.
I like that shot.
Okay,
That's
the right shot.
It depends.
Watch
You
what
could
he
cross
does.
bank it in the side.
He might
Just a
push it
couple
up
of
to
things
the
you
8.
could
He
do.
might push it up to the 8. Look
I
at
like
this.
going behind the 4. That was the
Yeah.
shot I like, but But the thing is, Zion's got a decent jump shot here at this, and if he makes it, he should have a cut on the floor on the side. It looks straight.
Well, while he's getting the jump cue, let's go over the shots, right? He can kick this ball and get lucky with it, where not happen. He can jump this ball. Here's the problem with jumping, and a lot of people don't realize this, right? When you're jumping a ball, you absolutely have to make the shot. There's no, oh, I'm going to jump and play safe. You have to make the shot because you can either get lucky or not get lucky.
No,
Look at this. He
made the
got
shot.
away with it. He really did get away with it. But the
He made a
fact
good
is,
shot. I don't know if he got away with it. Warren
he-
played a weak safe, is what happened. If you ask me, that was
No.
a weak safe.
well,
You can't let the guy jump the ball straight in like
but
that.
here's the thing, Greg. What I'm trying to explain to you is because Zion jumped it good, right? If take anybody on the planet, if they don't jump good, I mean, where are they going with that shot? Okay? I mean,
my thought on that specific shot is that, Zion's a good player. You just can't leave him that jump shot straight
well,
in.
let's go beyond that. You see how he played the 4 ball?
Well, he had no choice. He had that angle.
Well,
he couldn't
he
pull
did
it.
have a choice.
Nice.
He did have a choice. He could have missed the 6 ball. He got away with it, but now look what he has to do.
He couldn't have missed the 6 ball from where he was sitting, I don't think.
What I'm saying is he had it. He had to. He played into it. He got away with it.
Right.
And you know what I'm talking about when I say get away with it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now watch this shot.
Good stroke.
He's playing the 8 in the corner, which is great. Perfect. Don't get straight. Nah, it's okay. He's gonna punch this ball. So here's the key on this shot, right? So you're not gonna follow it. You're not gonna puppy the ball like an ABCD player would, right? Because that's what I would do. I'd puppy the ball and make it and play the hard shot. He's gonna punch this ball and come out about 2 to 3 inches. Watch the shot. See that? About 2 to 3 inches. And he really did get bad on that shot. You know how hard that shot is? Because you're forcing that ball into that pocket. There's no inside, there's no outside. That's a straight draw. You're playing the pocket. And that's the key on that shot. Now this is a natural shot, but he has to hit this on the money. There's no funky shooting on this.
Yeah, straight in.
Straight in pocket. Perfect. Perfect.
See how fast these tables are? I come back and across like that. Really nice. Well done. Perfect.
But because of the level of this,
Yeah.
because of the level of the play here, a little out of line is okay. So now it's a different ball game, isn't it, fellas? We have Zion winning 5-4. How about that, fellas? Do me a favor, guys.
I predict
Do me a
Zion's
favor, guys.
going to break and run out. Why isn't it changing here? We're changing the score, and I don't know if it's updating on the screen for you.
I
Let us
changed
know if the score is updating on the screen for you. We have it as 5-4 over here, and I see this 3-2 on your screen.
Yeah.
No, it's not updating. Okay.
5-4.
Yeah, we have it at 5-4, but it's
I'm not beating on it. I'm sorry. I apologize. You just don't. I'm sorry, man. I changed the score to 5-4. He was showing up as 2-3.
yeah. I was just saying the score is showing up wrong, but we have it. There it goes. Okay. Oh, we got to click on it again. Okay.
I didn't give you a crash.
Now we know how to do
You
it.
guys are doing good. Don't worry.
Sorry, guys. We're just trying to figure out this computer system here. Trying to figure it out. Yeah, go figure, right, Paul, Raul?
Aren't you the big computer guy?
And yeah, I am the computer guy, but not a audio
You don't-
computer guy. Yeah, we'll figure it out, though. Hey, listen, I just want to take a real quick poll. I know there's a lot of people watching, and I want to take a quick poll. So how do you guys like Paul Raval and my friend G-Mac here doing the intro and doing the commentary? Show me show me smiley faces. Show me smiley faces. Get up on the board and show me smiley faces, because I really like doing this commentary, and I do have a lot of story for you guys. Well,
You better hurry up because the match is going to be over, and you've been telling them you have stories for them for a long time. Let's see what we got here. Okay, well, Zion didn't make a ball on the break, and he left a beautiful rack for Kiamco.
Okay.
Absolutely nothing touching. Everything's where it has to be.
All right, so here you guys go. So I'll tell you a good story. This was when, back in the Valley Forge days, me and the gangster were running around, and here's what happened. I mean, as you can watch, Warren is pretty much on the verge of running out, and he's actually out of shape right now.
Okay.
But it's okay because he's going to play safe.
He's going to roll up on that four ball, you think?
He's going to absolutely roll up on the four ball.
See, the thing is that these guys they don't like to give the table back.
Nobody does, and that's the key in this game. Nobody likes to give the
three
table back.
This three might go on the side. It looks like he's looking. Does it go on the side?
No, it doesn't go on the side.
Oh yeah. Well, he's looking like it goes on the side.
No, he's not playing it. He's not going to play it. Some of the Filipinos are really smart players, and look at this.
They get
He's
stubborn.
actually
They
gonna
get
go for
stubborn.
it.
These
He's
guys are so
actually
good. They
gonna go
get
for
stubborn. They know they can make
No,
everything.
he's not going to go for it. I'm willing
Let's
to
see.
bet he's going to roll up on the four. I will bet you right now. I'll bet you a beer.
No.
Bet? No bet. He can look at it all he wants. I'm betting you right now the guy's going to roll up on the four.
He's shooting a three in the side. You got me. You got me. He's shooting me. He's shooting a three in the side.
You got me is right.
Yeah, he's shooting
my
a three.
beer ready.
He's
Look
shooting
at
a three
this.
in the side. You're wrong. I got it. I'll take a Heineken. Thank you.
So will I. All right, it's on me.
He missed
And-
it.
and
We
guess
should have
what
bet.
happened
We
to
should
him?
have bet whether.
Guess what happened to him?
We should have bet whether he made it or missed it.
Right. Well,
Okay,
regardless,
can you see this ball?
as Zion runs out, I got a really.
Now, I'm not
cool-
saying your shot was the wrong shot. He had a tough shot. I just know he didn't
Well-
want to give the table up. He figured he's supposed to get out there, and he wants to get out.
I'll tell you right now. You and I, as commentators, we could say what we want, and they're the pros. But you know what? It's a little easier from seeing back here because we're commentating, and we can actually see clearly what we would do, right? Because we
Yeah,
have the
there's no
time
pressure.
to spend that. Zion is pretty much out here.
Well, every time you say that, the person doesn't get out. He got a little on the wrong side of the ball here. Let's see. I'll try this camera too, guys. Oh, I don't like that one. That's a no good camera, right? And camera 4
All right,
is,
my friends.
is not giving me a great.
Here, I got it.
Oh, beautiful,
Let me take over here.
beautiful.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So now, what's our score here?
We got
All right, it's fine.
5-4 Zion.
Had to remove
Kiamco
our
just-
commentator there.
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
it's okay.
Hey, he just sat right down and decided he was going to be the commentator for this match. So sometimes I let things roll, but if I start getting phone calls, then hey, sorry. All right.
Well, Warren had an easy run out. He didn't get out, and he ended up trying a difficult shot in the three. This is a big game here. Zion's just got to be smart, run out. Even though things
I need it back.
even though things look routine, this is when you really got to bear down. You get that 2-game lead with the break. Huge.
Apologize, everybody's.
So how you doing? You working hard, huh?
Gosh.
Yeah, working hard, running
Non-stop,
around.
Man, I haven't been home in 2 days.
Yeah, I saw you here a couple of days ago setting up everything. That didn't look easy.
Yeah. Then I got trapped on the island last night.
Staten Island?
No, New York. Escape from New York, man. You know, remember that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me last night.
Yeah, you could absolutely get trapped on Staten Island. I don't know if you can get trapped in Manhattan. There's so many
Well,
things to do in Manhattan.
Hotel is deep into New Jersey, so there was no bus at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay.
So I walked down to the Trade Center, checked it out, walked down to the
Unbelievable, right?
walked down to the Castle Clinton, checked it
Yeah.
all out down there. It was cool.
Freedom Tower's coming along, right?
Yeah, I went down there,
Unbelievable,
paid
right?
my respects. This is all about the Memorial Weekend for Ginky. You know, New York City, this is awesome, man. The Big Apple. So let's take a bite out of the Big Apple now, like Zion's doing here.
This would be nice for Zion. As I said, this is the table he
Absolutely.
practices on. This is his house.
Yeah.
And putting him on this table is a good thing for him. You know, when you're comfortable, even though he's playing Warren, he's nice and comfortable over here. It's where he plays all the time. He practices with Meeker a lot on this table. And he doesn't always come out on the losing end, so he's definitely a capable player.
Well, yeah, he's trying to be as professional as possible, and that's what I like. He dresses nice. He represents pool well, and that's all that all that pool needs is more
practices.
guys like Zion here that play really well and represent.
Yeah. Continually trying to get better. Okay, let's see.
I understand you're one of the sponsors of this event too, Greg.
Yeah. I try to sponsor it every year. I don't know how tough this cut is. It looks pretty steep. I think he's gonna just play safe and be smart here.
All right, sorry about that.
That's okay.
Unbelievable. Okay, so here we go. And we are live. Amsterdam Billiard Club, Warren Kiamco, Zions V. Yeah, that's awesome, man. What a great event. Ginky's been looking down on us, man, greasing the wheels, making things happen, man. I'm telling you, the stuff's it's been going really well, man.
Yeah.
Everything, yep.
Yeah.
He's watching over us, man. His paintings on the wall over there. Look at the crowd that showed up for him.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, it's in.
How many pros are here? It's a who's who.
Yeah, a lot of pros here.
You got the Pearl.
Yeah.
Mike Davis.
Shane.
Absolutely.
Both Dominguez's are here.
Absolutely.
And several more that I could keep naming.
Warren here.
Yeah, Warren. Let's see how he's going for this. He's jacked up over the 7. Just he's okay. He's not over the 7. Okay, he crossed it.
See where he lands.
Oh, it was a great shot. And he got a little friendly roll off the inside of the 9 there. Might have to play a jump safe here. I don't know. Let's see. Or if you kick one rail at it, you're probably going to leave him a shot.
Oh, yeah, that's...
If you can jump it and hit half the one ball, the cue ball will go to the bottom rail and the one ball will go up table. I don't know if he likes that shot, but I see that shot played often. The guy will just jump it and hit half the ball. Yeah, that's what he's going to end up doing.
That'll work.
Yeah, if you hit half this one, you bank it up to 1-2 rails and send the cue ball down.
Tough to get a good angle on that particular shot. It's a funny little
I just think
angle
he has to go over the 9. I think he's clear to 6 and 10, so there's no problem. If he just hits half this one ball, he should be successful.
Nice.
Maybe I'll tell you who the first person to play that shot on me. I was in a money match with Shane Jackson.
Shane, little Shane. What's up, little Shane?
He took it. He took out the jump. He took out the jump cue, and I said, "This man is nuts. What's he doing? He has no out."
Yeah.
And he split the balls like that, and I said, "Wow, that was a great shot. That was real creative." And I've been using it ever since.
He's funny. He's awesome. I love doing commentary with him.
Well, the best thing about Shane is he doesn't have to get down when he shoots. He already is down. He just sticks the stick down out.
He gets the girls though, doesn't he?
He's a good looking little guy. Yeah.
They love him.
Yeah.
It's
funny
really
when I call
popular.
somebody little.
Yeah, me too.
It's 6-4. Yeah, we got to update. I think the score.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. We're getting off into story time land here. Story time. All right. It's what I do best, my friend. All right. All right. So what's we got here? 6-4.
6-4, and I think Zion just hooked himself on the.
Good job.
On the 2 ball.
Being sarcastic.
Can we get a? No problem.
What are we looking at?
Dave,
here?
I guess.
Trying to see.
I don't know if he could see this ball. He's got the little stick again. I was telling everyone he just got it this week and he's in love with it.
Oh,
sponsored by Mez. It's a Mez jump cue. He loves
off
it.
on it.
Oh yeah, he can't get enough of it. He keeps jumping everything.
He's jumping all over the place.
I never saw him jump. Now he's jumping everything. Yeah.
Bouncing.
Yeah.
He's into it now. Huh? Like the new thing, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's a new toy for him. So.
Right.
16, Rafael Reyes, 16.
Oh, this is a tester for sure right here. Now the problem he has is even if he pockets it, does the 3 pass the 9? That's the big question. It does not look like it passes the 9, so that would mean he'd have to pocket this with draw, and that's about a shot that you practice when you straight in draw back. But I don't know if he's up to the test right now. Let's see. He's gonna try and shoot it. No, he's high on the ball.
I want to thank Upstate Al out there. What's up, Upstate? Thanks for
He
helping,
followed
buddy.
it. Yeah, but he didn't get there.
Yeah, that's tough.
He wasn't as straight as I
shot right
thought. Yeah. But it's okay, though. He pocketed the ball, so that's the big thing. Now, we have to see what the best safe option is for him here. So he just crosses the ball to the bottom rail and brings the cue ball back behind the 10-6 like this. I don't think he hit it hard enough.
That was a not so safe.
That was actually poor.
Mm-hmm.
One of the few mistakes Warren has made. I think Zion makes this ball. Now the problem is the 7-8. What do we do with the 7-8? Okay. He cuts this in.
Sean Morgan, Rafael Reyes on 21.
Oh, he hung it. That's one he's not going to be proud of, folks. He expects himself to make that ball. I guess we expect ourselves to make everything that we shoot at, but that's impossible. Does the 7 go is the question. Let me see if I can get an angle on that. That's a pretty good angle on that 7. Now we see what we're dealing with, folks. Okay. I guess the 6 goes. The 6 goes by the 9. Let's see what he does here.
All right.
Okay, now.
All right. Good job. Good job.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if that 7 went or not, and it looks like it doesn't go from the angle I was looking at before.
Which angle was?
I think it was camera 2 was telling me.
Oops.
See it?
Okay.
Yeah, that's the problem. So we're trying to see what he does. Is he drawing to the rail and trying to hit the top of the 8 here, or the?
Wow.
Oh, what a shot!
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, Warren's due for a big win here one of these days. He's always close.
But the thing is Zion could have made it 7-4, and now he lets him back in the game 6-5. I can't tell you how big that game is. Warren breaking.
Oh, yeah.
I like how he hit that shot. Okay, so it's about to be 6-5. Warren breaking. Unfortunately, Paul was removed.
Yeah. That was not my call, but I had to go in there and take care of it, man.
He had a lot of stories. He just forgot to tell them. That was the problem.
He's okay. He just doesn't understand this isn't cartoon world.
Right.
You know. Several people have requested him back. They want him back now. Oh, no, we're getting... See, that's how it always is, isn't it? They either love the guy. It's how they are with me, man. They love me or they hate me, one or the other.
Right. Well, he's definitely not boring.
Yeah, he's... Right. I can't hear you guys because it's so cramped in here, you know. This is real quiet. You'd be amazed. Nobody can hear anything we're saying.
Really?
Oh, we're whispering. Yeah, they can't hear us at all.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
I feel like I'm screaming.
Yeah, even somebody sitting here could not hear what we were saying. So, yeah, so I couldn't hear anything he was saying hardly. But I did see that he was having himself a sip of some suds, and he was enjoying that. So.
Right.
This place
is
that's a good move with the music, man. I mean, they jam in this place. This place rocks.
I love what Zion did there.
I can't.
You got to make it 6-5.
Thank you.
And I love what Zion did there.
All my production assistants all over the room are helping me here. Love it.
See what happened there? Zion didn't get out. Warren ran out, and now Warren broke dry, and Zion took a break. It's a good use of your break right there.
So we're at 5 now, 5-4 or 5-6.
6-5, yeah.
6-5. That's right.
Well, I guess while we're on break, you want to talk about the sponsors a little bit? Or?
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and put up some of our logos here. All right, we got a great new sponsor in pool. This is Dash Motor Oil. It's a sponsor that Jerry T managed to wrangle up, a friend of his. Pool players travel a lot, so I mean they're helping sponsor this fine stream. If you could please visit their site, let them know with email if you can order some of their oil or do something to let them know that you appreciate it. We would appreciate you. So also NYC Grind is co-producing this production with Inside Pool Magazine. I want to thank Jerry T, Allison, the rest of their crew. All they do, go check out their news updates from the tournament and photographs and everything at nycgrind.com, as well as InsidePoolMag.com, the flagship. Shout out to J.R. Calvert at home there in Cocoa Beach. And trying to keep everything moving here, moving along smooth. Big thanks to Predator Q's.
Oh, I guess Jennifer won. She's got Oscar now.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah. So who is she playing? Who does she beat?
I don't know, but we are here at Tony Robles Predator Pro-Am Tour, brother.
Yeah.
That's all. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, Zion's ready to.
All right, let's take care of business here.
Table 10. Table 16, Oscar Dominguez with Jennifer Beretta, 16.
Beretta?
Yeah. Well,
that's how. Jennifer Beretta.
That's how you say it in
New York.
In New York.
York.
Yeah, that's how we say it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, he's gonna shoot at this one ball. Tough shot.
16, Ernesto Dominguez.
He hit it so sweet. He hit it so sweet.
Yeah, he did. Nice.
Well, the question is, do you draw under this 4 and hit and go into the 7 and try and open up the
Kick
4?
it out?
Yeah. The only thing, you're not
much.
guaranteed on the 3, but
How about, yeah.
I just don't know if that
Play
4
for a
goes.
safe.
I don't know if the 4 goes.
Play for a safe on the 4.
Yeah.
Play position for a real nice safe.
Yeah. I think the 4 must go. I think the 4 goes.
Okay.
You know.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, he can get in there for the 4. That's why he
can.
did that. Yeah.
Touchy little shot there.
Yeah. It's nice to have all these different camera angles and you can see.
For sure. That's not the good one there.
No, that looks like the cloth is blue almost. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different kind of camera. We had a camera emergency.
Oh, okay.
Get a different camera. For
Yeah,
the
I
show.
just been doing 1, 2, 3 because.
Yeah, it's the wrong color.
Yeah.
Good job, man. That's. I'm glad you're figuring that out on your own. Way to go, man.
Well, when I put it up and it's a different color, I said no good.
Yeah.
He's okay here.
Yeah, we're working on that.
Uh-oh.
Easy does it. He's just got to play that nice little cut shot there.
Yeah, he's going to go back and forth a lot on this shot. Let's see how steep it is. Yeah, he should make it. He's going to go back and forth 1, 2, 3. He's probably going to go 3.5 tables here.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, 2.5. I'm counting the 1 table to make the ball.
Kind of strange looking layout there.
Well, the position on the 5 made it a lot stranger.
Definitely.
Yeah, he hit it good. That's it. That's what I said. 2.5.
You're
But
going to beat it. You're going to beat into the ball.
Uh-oh.
Fine, he hit the right side of it.
Yep.
Right on the
This
line.
is tricky, though. Does the 7, can we get a look at the 7? The 7's easy to make in the side or difficult to make in the side? It looks makeable.
Yeah, it looks like you can. Let's try this angle here. It's about the size of the ball, maybe less.
Or does he just spear this in and come 2 rails around for the 7 in the corner? Let's see. No, he could come 1 rail up. Nice shot.
Yeah, he's
Hit that real nice.
played it real nice, definitely. Tell he's been playing with Mika for sure.
Yeah, that's a Mika shot.
That is totally a Mika shot.
Yeah.
It's funny how you pick up stuff from other players that you play like that.
You play with Mika, it's a good guy to pick things up from. He's hitting the balls crisp into the pocket, though. That's it's something to notice.
That's
He's not
awesome.
wobbling them in or anything like that.
Playing a lot better.
Yeah, they're going in clean, so that means he's comfortable.
Yeah, he's playing a lot better than I saw him play last.
Especially since he made that mistake last rack to come back this rack. Nice run out. The rack wasn't super simple. And he's going to put himself on the hill here. Be 7-5 with him breaking. The best thing for him to do is just to run out so he doesn't let Kiamco back to the table. But we'll see if that if he can do that.
It's all about making the ball and the break and getting that one.
Okay. It'd be nice for Zion to win this one, his homeroom. And he's more than capable. Oh, that's a really nice. Okay, Zion up the break on the hill.
Who's getting filleted on the YouTube comments? Not me, brother. Not me.
7-5.
All right, let's take care of business here. I got you.
7-5, Zion breaking.
I already had my head cracked on YouTube. I learned my lesson. That guy's going to have to learn his the hard way. Oh, he got right in the drink. Sorry about that. Yelling right in your ear.
That's
it
okay.
happens, though, you know?
That's very common when you're on the hill. You want to break and run out so bad, and you just, you're not focusing on what you're supposed to be focusing on, which is the one ball. Let's see what Warren does here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep, it's all about the focus, man.
He's just going to come in here, and he's going to roll up on the 9. He's going to roll up on him and get that real nice angle, so Zion has to kick around to hit the, wedge it in there. I think he could wedge this one in there.
It's all about turning into a robotic machine,
there it is.
Man. A
Perfect.
pool-playing machine. Absolute cyborg. Can you get him some water? You gonna give him some dough? Or? Oh, go ahead. Go if you need to go. Go ahead.
No. Meeker is away. He's out. Full square. That is an excellent shot, even though I think it's going to leak. He's got a leak on it. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, that's a perfect angle right there. Now we see what we have. Okay, I just think he comes right out and shoots the 2 uptown. He hit a little hard and hit that with a much harder stroke than he needed. Maybe he's feeling the heat. Zion's on the hill. He still probably makes this 2. Might come over and hit the 8. Now hit the 4. Either way. Yeah, to just be careful of that 10 ball. Oh, did he just make the 8 harder? No. The 8 still looks like it's far enough away from the side pocket. Let's see, yeah, it's far enough away from the side pocket. If he can get straight in on that 6, he could just stop on the 6 and shoot the 7 in the side. Or even roll up a little. Let's see what he does. Let's see how he tries to get on the 6 ball. because I don't think the 7 passes the 9. As you can see, the 7 does not pass the 9, so he's going to have to play that 7 in the side. Let's see how he gets on the 6 ball. That's real good. Just roll up, get straight on the 7.
All right, we still on the hill here, or did
Yeah,
that
it's
go
7.
away?
No, it's 7-5, and he's running out, and
Right.
he's about to make it 7-6. He really
Butchers
negotiated.
it, right?
No, he really negotiated this rack nice. It wasn't easy, and I like what he did there.
okay.
He actually rolled up to play the 7 in the corner instead of the side.
All right.
I was saying play it in the side, but he liked the corner, and it actually was a better decision. Uh-oh. Not double frozen. He's double frozen. Can we get an angle on that? Oh, wow. You got to roll this slow with it. No, if he's hitting it with outside, he's going to miss if he's double frozen. Nope, I guess he wasn't double frozen.
Double frozen?
Yeah, double frozen.
They're both frozen.
Yeah, they're both
no
frozen.
good, man.
No,
That is
but it
no
must not have been because he
good.
hit it with outside.
Yeah.
Outside what doesn't get the job done when they're double frozen. Okay, 7-6, Kiamco break in. Now Zion's in a very dangerous situation.
7-6, correct?
Yeah.
Let's get this right here.
I think so. Yeah, that's what I believe the score to be, 7-6.
Okay. There should be using coins on the table.
Double rainbow. Did I tell him what's the score? Did he just make it 7-7? Was it 7-6?
It should be 7-6 now,
Yeah,
correct?
Yeah, that's what
It was.
Yeah.
There it is. I can't look at the screen for 5 minutes. I got 5 seconds. Somebody's tapping me on the shoulder. I'm serious, man. It's unbelievable.
Okay. Now, something's telling me this is going hill. I expect a real strong break from Warren.
Warren's good under pressure.
Yeah.
I do know that.
Yeah, 7-6.
See where he breaks from. Is he side rail breaking? He's going for the 1 ball on the side, isn't he? This opposite side pocket right here.
Yeah, he's just been trying to make the 1, and
Yeah, he's going for the 1 on the side.
and when you break from the side rail too, those balls coming around full rails got a real good chance.
He got kicked
With
out.
the 9, it's
The
okay.
9. He went up table with it though.
Yeah.
Fine. Look at this beauty. But he's got a cluster, which is a bad part about that rack. That style.
I think everything goes though, and it's a 6, 7, 8. It looks pretty good.
Just negotiation.
Yeah, I like Warren to run this rack out and go double hill. He just has to be careful. 3 to the 4. Get good on the 3 so you can get on the 4. Oh.
Wow. Or do that.
I jinxed him. That's
Yeah.
okay. He's going to be shooting again. He's still at the
Wow,
table.
Look at this.
I don't know. Do you let him shoot again? He kicks this
Oh,
one
yeah.
down table.
Yeah, I don't
I
understand.
don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I don't like this rule.
Well, I know you
I
don't like the
really-
rule, but I don't know if I like giving the shot back. I think Warren's going to execute the safe on him.
Yeah. Nice.
Well, nope, he
He
didn't
didn't
get
make
there.
it. The
He didn't
felt's
get there.
too old.
He didn't get there. Yeah, you're right. If it was new cloth, he would have done it.
They'll have new cloth next year. We just didn't know which table we were going to use this year.
No, this is a fine table. I mean, it's
It's a good
nothing,
table.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it.
Just needs a new skin on it.
Yeah.
Be good.
Okay. Zion, this is a tough shot on the hill. Expect him to make it come 1 rail up for the 2.
Just got to hit it real nice and easy. Just like that. Great shot. He didn't choose to punch that ball. He rolled it in. Good shot.
Yeah, he hit it with a smooth stroke. Now this is the tricky part. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Are we drawing just before the side pocket? In between the 7 and the rail and coming out?
I duck here. I mean,
No ducks
how's
here.
he going to get? Yeah, he
Ducks.
can go through the through the 7-6. I see it.
Yeah, we don't duck here. We get out.
Yeah, I see it.
We wanna get paid.
I didn't realize
Yeah,
that.
no,
was
we're
the
looking to
3.
get paid. We're looking to get paid. We're not looking to duck. Okay, let's see.
I had mixed
Now,
up on
now,
the
now
ball
if he
side.
ducks, I'll die laughing. But no, he's coming in. He's coming in between the 4-7, I think.
If I see another rack of pool balls splattered, I'm gonna
Yeah, that's all. He missed
look
it.
at that.
Maybe
See?
he should have ducked.
He should have ducked. I'm telling you, he should have ducked there on that shot.
That's great. I love it.
I'm telling you,
Nah,
man.
he just missed the ball.
Just
Everybody
messing
misses.
around.
Yeah, everybody misses. Okay, now what do? You give this ball
I
back?
know, I know. See?
You can give this shot back because he missed
I'm just
now.
messing with you.
But you can't give a shot back to a pro when they can see the full ball. I don't think it'll be very difficult to do that. He's just going to bank this down behind all the balls, it looks like, and leave the cue ball up table. Yeah, just like this. It'd be hard not to get him safe there, and he laid it right on the floor,
Ouch.
which gives Zion about a quarter, not even a quarter of a ball. Looks like an eighth of a ball to hit off that bottom rail. And he's going to have to go off the top rail. That means, and he's going to have to manipulate the angle a little because the 10 is in the way for the natural angle. He's in a bad spot here. He's not going to hit this 2-ball, so he might consider making a mess or something like that. Now, if he hits it like this, he might open it up for Warren. So I don't know if it's good shot. Good shot. I don't.
It don't matter what you got. All right, you're cool.
All right. I told you 2 minutes. Somebody's going to tap me on the shoulder. All right, here we go. Well, what happened now?
Now, he kicked it slow. He made a great shot. I don't know if Warren can kick this from behind or not and just leave the cue ball there. I like that shot, but I don't think it's available. No, it's not. He can't really pin it. Is he trying a shot? I said, and kick it from behind.
If you see one you want, just
Nope.
go like that.
It's a good shot. Can't really catch the angle here.
Gerard Way from My Chemical Romance has recently teamed up with the guy who wears the giant mouse head, Dead Mouse. They have a song together called Professional Labor.
I mean, the 2-4 is close to on if he kicks out at long rail.
Victor Silver Tongue.
You almost got to kick out at long. Do you kick out at long rail and call the 4 here? And go for it?
Let's have a look. Wow. Man, that's crazy. I think there's a good chance that you can clip off the 2, roll the cue around here, and get the 2 sending it over this way somehow. Oh, he's going to go this way, I see.
Yeah,
well,
I just like him. I like it. I like I just like to kick it and call the 4.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Good. No, that's exactly what he did there. That's
Yeah, but
the
the
go-to
end
shot.
result
I
was not very good.
trying to be too
Yeah,
tricky with my shot there.
the end result wasn't very good. So Warren should negotiate these balls. It's not easy, but it's something he should do. He's shooting at an open ball first here, so. You see the angle on this 3-ball. What has he got here? How bad is it? Doesn't look great. Looks like he's above
Having a
it.
hard time here.
That's it.
My brain decided it wasn't going to work anymore
Well,
for
he's
the day.
gonna teach me something here because this looks difficult. Or is he just? I'm not quite sure what he's doing. Yeah, that's why I'm not sure, because he decided to play a stop shot behind the 6, and I would have never thought of that. I would have never thought to play a stop shot behind the 6. So that's why I was confused. I think he was just trying to punch out past the 6, obviously, but he didn't.
He didn't roll.
Yeah, he didn't want to.
I think he'd be used to playing on really
Yeah.
bad conditions. I think he just made an error. Look at this. Where'd this come from? Oh, he scratched. He didn't even see the scratch. Wow.
Okay, Zion must run out here.
Oh, yeah.
Run out and win, or miss and lose.
Yep.
That's how you have to feel right now, because you don't want to give Warren a break hill.
No way.
So
No
I
way.
do expect him to run out.
Yeah, that'll be his last
I'm
error.
sure he's feeling some nerves going through him, but you just gotta learn to live with that. That's part of life. Your blood pressure's gonna go up. You're gonna have some nerves, and you just deal with it. Even if the rack is like this, nice and easy. Right. Now see what he did here. You want to shoot the 5, the 6, and the 7 in the same pocket. Even maybe the 8 in the same pocket, so he hit that real nice. You know, oh, look at this, 4 balls in a row in the same pocket. So he's perfect on the 6. Yeah, it looks like it's over. Yeah, you could see he's nervous. Even though these balls are all laying right there for him to make, and I expect him to make them, you could see it. I play with him a lot, so I could see his tension. He's a little, he's got to breathe. We're actually talking about that the other day about breathing. He says he never breathes when he plays, and it's a big problem.
It's a huge problem, man.
Because you got to make sure. But yeah, he took a nice deep breath on that shot. That was excellent. So Zion looks like he's going to move on, and Warren's going to have to go do his work on the one-loss side.
Definitely. Look what Mika does. I mean, Mika's in shape. He's one of the most in-shape pool players there is. Guarantee he's breathing. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for that, everybody. And
that's a good win for Zion. He needed that on his table.
Appreciate you, Greg, for showing up with me and
no problem.
Myself and
no problem.
NYC grind.
As long as Jen stays in the tournament,
There you go. You do great. So, all right, we're gonna get her roll up.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay.
Go.